Hi everybody, welcome back to Critical Mass. Well, we have a movie, breaking now movie, because it only came out 3 months ago and we're reviewing it now. I hope you were waiting for it, because it's a Denzel Washington film, so it must be good. It must be good. And we're going to tell you all about it, right after this. All right, Paul, give us a quick wrap-up of this movie. Not wrap-up, an intro to what this movie is.
Okay, you have Denzel Washington. He is a beat cop in a small town somewhere.
Sheriff.
Deputy.
Yeah.
And he has to go pick up something from the big city cop station. And we're kind of figuring that the relationship he has with the police officers there is kind of like sketchy. Like they don't like him very much. We find out that he used to work there and he was an obsessive detective, and he was so obsessive that he had a breakdown and he had to quit the job and move away. They didn't like him there. There's a new guy who took his place, a young hotshot detective, and there's some serial killer stuff going on, and they end up teaming up together. Informally.
Okay, and the movie starring?
So it's Denzel Washington and Remi Malek. And you'll know him from the Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
The Queen movie.
And Jared
Leto.
Jared Leto.
He was the Joker in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And a couple other ones. Dallas Buyers Club. I think he won an Oscar for that one.
Yeah. What'd you think of him in the Suicide Squad?
He wasn't in the Suicide Squad enough to actually give an opinion on him.
Yeah.
They kind of cut his part out. So, but he's a quality actor. I'll give him that. In fact, this whole movie, that's basically all I can say about this movie, is it's really acted well.
I thought the acting was awesome.
Superb.
And okay, so I text Don and he says, "Okay, listen, I'm watching the movie, and the only reason I haven't turned it off is because I'm walking around my counter doing my 10,000 steps a day thing." And so
it's the only reason I hadn't fallen asleep watching this movie.
It is a slow drama.
Slow drama.
It's a slow burn.
But the acting was really good, and I was into it. I was waiting. Okay, well, what's the backstory here? You know, ooh, young hotshot guy. Don't like him very much, but he seems pretty sure of himself. So let's see where this goes. Now, the movie was great for about 4/5 to me.
Okay, to you.
To me.
Consecutively?
4/5 consecutively, I was into it.
All right.
And the last fifth?
Not so much.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
What didn't you like about it?
It seemed like they had a 20-page screenplay, and they stretched it into a 2.5-hour movie. Like, I like a good mystery where I'm wondering what's going on. Trouble with this is it didn't actually seem like we're trying to catch the bad guy. We're solving these clues all over the place. It seemed more like we're just following him around, and then we're lucking into something, and then it goes to a past thing and a flashback, and it comes back and it's another flashback, but it's not like, oh, this clue and this clue and this clue, and it leads you to the conclusion that this guy's guilty.
Well, that's what I liked about it is you had initially you thought, oh, they're going to team up to follow the clues and catch the bad guy, but that's not what the mystery was. The mystery was, why do they hate him so much? What is his past? Why does he seem so mysterious? The actual detective.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel. And then you had the other mystery at the end. Is Jared Leto really the bad guy?
Yeah.
So you had two mysteries, but it wasn't the mystery you thought you were going to follow.
No, but it also wasn't a mystery I was interested in. It was so long and drawn out.
Do you think it was long and drawn out just because you were walking around your island for
No.
2 hours.
No, because I liked every actor in this movie, and it was acted a ton. They did a good job portraying their characters. Jared Leto was really good. I really liked everybody, but the story just went on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that I don't mind a really good, thoughtful drama, but this just seemed, the pacing just seemed like, if I saw this in theater, I'd be like, my eyes would be closing all the way through it. It wasn't. It was like everything was toned. Nice. Everything was toned down. Like even the dialogue, like there was hardly any excitement or any.
But that's Denzel Washington movie.
But that, like every character, Jared Leto's character. Oh. So you think I'm like that? Do you? Like really toned. Every character. There was no excitable character. No one got angry except at one point for a very brief flash. And, like, you can only watch a monotone dialogued movie that stretches on and on and on for so long before you start nodding off.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Like, it was a slow drama.
Yeah.
But what do you do? Like, the acting was really good. I was engaged in the mystery of who the detective was, his backstory. Now, I will say this. The ending completely fails this movie. Like,
See, they thought they were really, really clever with this ending, didn't they? You could tell they were kind of full on themselves on this
did
ending.
they?
Yeah.
Okay, the story's called The Little Things. And at first, it's advice given to the hotshot detective. It's the small little things that you got to pick up on in order to solve the mystery. And then later on, you realize, oh, it's the little things that will nag at you as you go on through your detective career that will cause you to have a breakdown. Okay, that weighs heavy on you. It's the little things. And so you say, oh, okay, so that's going to play into the ending somehow. And then no, it's just spoiler alert.
Here comes the spoilers.
They kill the suspect. Okay, what's going to happen now? Nothing. The guy goes into a depression, and the other detective goes home.
Well,
That's it. That's what the ending of the movie was.
After they bury him.
So it's not, oh, they're going to use the little things in order to trap the guy and finally get the victory. No. It's, oh, they accidentally kill him, and then they go home.
Well, it wasn't even on accident.
Like second degree
kills
murder.
him. Yeah, right, kills him. But not only that, if you notice at the end, he sends him like the light reflector.
No, that was a barrette.
Or a barrette, but it was from a package of multicolored ones, and he took the one red one out and he sent it to the other detective, because that's one of the little things that was saying whether or not this guy was guilty or not. But it's Denzel Washington character who sent it to the other detective, so we still don't know if Jared Leto is even innocent, guilty, or not. And it's.
I like the concept of the story.
The concept was fine. The execution just.
But it's crazy.
Wasn't great.
Like, it was a really bad ending, and it was a slow burn.
Yeah.
But the acting was great.
Yeah.
Like, Remi Malek even, at first I said, oh, I don't like that character. He's bugging me. And then I said, you know what? I really like him because he's bugging me. So,
Yeah. So yeah, even the conflict at the beginning with the two detectives, like, came out of nowhere. It was over a parking spot that's not really a parking spot. Like,
but that showed that they were two, like, alpha male kind of guys, right?
yeah.
You have the old alpha male, and then you got the new hotshot alpha male, and that was their butting heads.
But it didn't even. But right off the bat, he starts inviting him to breakfast. He starts doing this, and he invites him into I'm going to show him up, and then all of a sudden he wants to learn stuff, and it just didn't. It went on and on. I did not like it. How long did it take for Jared Leto's character to even show up in this film? He's the guy we're suspecting is the murderer, and he shows up like an hour and 15 minutes into the movie. That's how slow this movie is.
Yeah, well, because it turned out to be not about who the killer is, it's about who the detective is.
But it's a murder mystery. We wanted to find out. There should be a murder mystery in the mystery.
What about, we're used to seeing Denzel. He's a slim, trim war machine, right? And when the Equalizer TV show came on, I scoffed at it because it was
Queen Latifah.
She's a little bit heavy set. I don't believe her in the role. They should make Equalizer 3 with Denzel Washington because I believe him in the role. But then I saw him in this, and whoa, does he look portly now?
Yeah.
Do you think he did that for the movie, or is that just Denzel?
He's getting up there in age, so.
Yeah, but not only that, don't forget, if he was going to go into a tough guy role, he might slim down again. Like, he might just be in that for that. Or they could have even been putting on the oversized clothes for it.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
Yeah.
Because nobody was wearing summer clothes. He was wearing his big suit or he was wearing the uniform. He wasn't wearing t-shirts at any point in this movie. And everybody was the same way. But yeah, man. For such good actors, I was really kind of disappointed in this movie. But it's the little things. So the little things, what score did you give it?
I wanted to give it a 7, but because the ending was so atrocious, I'll give it a 6.5.
See, I'm gonna give it about a 5.5. Great acting, but the story let me down. Like, it just seemed to want to tell two stories, and it couldn't tell which one it really wanted to tell.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'll meet you in the middle with a 6.
There you go.
Not a 9?
Not a 9.
So there you go, Denzel's latest flick, The Little Things. Could have been really, really good. Could have been really fantastic, I think. Because like we said, both of us agree, the acting is superb in this movie. But apparently, the critics and the audience scores in Rotten Tomatoes are all around 50%, 45%. So it's up to you. Great acting. Don't be disappointed with the story. And give yourself lots of time to watch it.
Give it a watch and see if you notice the little things.
Yeah. And tell us if you, at any point, about an hour into this movie, go, what are they doing? Who's the murderer? When are we going to have a character that we're going to think might be involved? That's kind of where I was at. Well, there you go. The Little Things, Denzel Washington. Until next time, why don't you check out some more of our other videos down below. And next time, we'll see you on the channel.